Zaraki wins and Ichigo's sent packing in this week's Bleach Chapter 527, Eliminate from Heaven. We pick up right where we left last week with Zaraki killing Unohana. She declares his victory, but for the first time I recall Zaraki having really any emotion, he begs her not to die. She says it's alright though, he's got enemies to defeat and lots of friends to challenge, but most importantly, he's awakened his partner. She feels so much happiness dying knowing that her duty was finally fulfilled. God damn, this is already a huge improvement over last week's chapter. So Unohana dies, but Zaraki begins to hear a voice calling out to him. It says it's been watching him forever, and there's like a 2-panel flashback of him killing the previous Kenpachi. It's subtle, but it's kinda cool. We see that the voice is actually coming from his Zanpakuto, whose name is... Cut back to Ichigo in the Soul Palace where... Wait, really? You cut away from the moment that would have been way more awesome than that entire fight? I guess that's what I get though for bashing last week's chapter and saying I was happy to see the fight end. Anyways, yeah, it appears 3 days have passed since Renji and Ichigo started fighting the Asauchi, and Renji has won, while Ichigo... Sorry, I had to do that. So somehow Renji is stronger than Ichigo, and Uetsu basically says that he wasn't chosen, so he's gotta leave. He gets really harsh and tells him not even to go back to Soul Society either, cause that's a place where real Shinigami go, and Ichigo's just an idiot without a Zanpakuto. Ichigo goes to attack him, but Uetsu performs some sort of Kido or something that wraps around him, and he disappears. Uetsu claims that Ichigo must return to his roots, even if it means never being able to come back. So yeah, this was an okay chapter, but leaps and bounds better than last week's. Zaraki won, and he's gonna learn his Shikai name. That right there is already awesome. Yeah, Zanpakuto's always been in Shikai, but now he'll get some freaking abilities to go along with it, possibly leading into Bankai, which hopefully wouldn't be stolen by the Quincy's. The only downside is that Unohana died. We all know most Bleach deaths aren't always official, Byakuya. So there's a chance Unohana is still alive. It'd be a shame for such a powerful captain to be killed for the sake of powering up Zaraki instead of dying against the Vandenreich. Plus, that Bankai still needs some explaining to do. On a side note, did anyone else think that the voice calling out to Zaraki was Aizen at first? No, that was just me. I'm the idiot. Alright, and yeah, Ichigo... Really? At this point in time, after he's had every power thrown into him, he's still weaker than Renji. I want to call shenanigans, but this is setting up for some much-needed background information on the Kurosaki family. Between Ishin's past and Masaki's Quincy powers, there's a lot that needs to be told. Pretty sure that's what was meant when Ichigo had to go back to his roots. I don't see how Kubo could fuck that up and send him to some other different place. Hopefully next week we can stay with Ichigo solely based on the fact that this could lead to Ishin, which will lead to us getting some much-deserved flashbacks. Plus, Ichigo will probably get another power-up afterwards to benefit his Quincy side, so more powers, great. Overall, I did like the chapter. Zaraki's going to learn his Zanpakuto's name, and Ichigo's weakness is most likely going to lead to Ishin and Masaki's past being revealed. For my question of the week, why do you think Ichigo failed to beat the Asauchi? At full power, I don't understand how he could lose to Renji. But that is it for this week. Remember to leave your thoughts on the chapter and answer to my question in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you want more weekly Bleach chapter reviews. Make sure to check out my Deviant Art or follow me on Twitter. Links to those in the description box. Alright, I'll see you guys next week for chapter 528. Peace.